Hello and welcome to Bricks and Bits episode 59. This week's guest is a returning guest from season 1 of Bricks I Hate Dinner. From the original Bricks and Bits in 2014, we have LEGO Matic 9, aka Aaron. How are you doing, Aaron?
I'm just doing splendid today.
Awesome. So, by the way, just for people listening, Aaron's at school on school Wi-Fi, and it ain't the best. So if he cuts out, just bear with us. We'll try to make it as good as we can. We're working with what we have. We also have Just Too Good.
Yeah, what's up?
Hurricane Prepper, Just Too Good.
Hurricane Prepper, yep, exactly.
And Brickitect.
Hello.
Hello. So, Greg, now that I mentioned it, someone in the comments in the last video was like, everyone knows Greg's last name, and I was like, oh no. And then he goes, it's Itect, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I'm like, whew. I thought someone was getting you. I was like, what the heck? How do they know this? But this week's guest is Legomatic 9, and I want to start by talking about him and his channel and what he does. So, Aaron, why don't you just tell us a little bit, and for the viewers watching, if you guys want to check him out, maybe you're interested in this, because this is something that none of us do, about what you do, like with custom minifigures predominantly.
Right. Yeah, so, God, I think I started YouTube, it might be 11 and a half years to the day. I can't, it was sometime, late February in 2008 that I joined, but I mainly just do custom. It's just mainly just been Star Wars stuff. I've done a little miscellaneous things here and there, like I did Mysterio Superman movie from the summer, and I used to do Breaking Bad stuff, but now it's just kind of transitioned straight over to Star Wars, since that's kind of what my main interest is now.
Yeah, and of course Star Wars is set for the next 5 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, I
always be stuff to do.
I don't know about you guys. Did everyone here watch the new trailer?
Yeah.
Of course.
Greg, does anyone have any general thoughts on that? Do we want to talk about that a little bit?
Might as well discuss it.
Star Wars trailers are always really good. Where I was just that looks okay. This one, I was just okay, it looks really good, but will it actually be really good? Guys' opinions on the sequel trilogy. I personally am not a huge fan, but I'm just leaks. I hope it's all right.
Yeah, for me personally, I mean, I actually liked The Last Jedi. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm a fan of that one. I thought it was, it did some interesting things. Was it perfect? No, but for this one, I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of this trailer. I liked the first trailer, funny enough, but I didn't like this one because there was two weird shots when C-3PO was evil. What was that? I thought that was really funny, but didn't really make sense. And then, when Rey's evil or whatever, which I know is going to be misleading, but still, it's just
See, my counter argument to that, Justin, they put it in the trailer to make you think it's misleading, because every time they put something like that in the trailer, it's misleading, but it's actually not misleading, and she's actually evil.
Yeah, I know. That's how they do that super twist or whatever. Yeah, you're right.
Subverting my
yeah, it's subverting my expectations. Yeah.
They want to do some reverse psychology on you.
Yes, they're in too deep.
I bet it's all a dream sequence.
Probably either that or just a vision or something. Could be strikes back when Luke sees Darth Vader himself. Could just be something just like that.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I figure it'll probably be, but we'll see.
Yeah, that just makes the most sense. The shot of what?
The Star Destroyers just chilling in deep space or whatever.
That was cool.
That was cool. I'm just really worried that they're just all going to be. It's going to be like a graveyard, and none of them are actually going to be operational. They're just going to be dormant or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be weird. I don't know. I don't know what the movie's gonna do and what crazy stuff's gonna happen, but I'm totally looking forward to it. I'm trying not to die before December happens, because I want to know what happens. So hopefully, that's the only thing I'm worried about. You gotta make it to December, and then everything after that's gravy. I just want to know what happens in episode 9. It's all I need. You have a question?
Dark.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna use time travel in this movie?
I hope not. Time travel's I get it in some things, but it's never been a part of Star Wars movies, so I'm against that.
Exactly why they could include it now.
Why they can't or could?
No, why they could.
Oh,
is because they haven't done.
All right.
That was my endgame theory, and it kind of turned out to be the
thing that happened.
in-game time
Yeah,
travel.
I feel like they'll probably use time travel, which I agree. I don't really want them to, but
Yeah,
they probably will.
and I'd get it. They
I
set
think
it
what
up.
they'll do is they're going to go back and kill Anakin when he's a boy, and nothing ever happened.
Oh my gosh, that'd be dark.
Yep.
It'd be awful. I heard that like invited to the set, and JJ was like, "All right, here's like where the final scene is taking place, and this set blow your mind." He's like, "Do you will ruin the whole movie for you?" And Kevin Smith was like, "Yeah, show me it." So he takes him on set, and he sees where they're shooting, and like that he went there. It's apparently just like it's ending off at some place that's just going to blow your mind. And one of my friends think that's going to end on Earth.
Earth? Oh, that'd be crazy.
That'd be funny. Dude, I can't wait for episode 9. Like, this is the conclusion of this trilogy that's been like all over the place and nobody knows what's happening, but that's what's exciting because now we actually like this is it. Like, we're gonna find out what everything is, right? Like, there's gonna like
Right,
I assume
hope.
everything's tied up in this 3-hour awesome like just amazing cinematic masterpiece. I mean, obviously my opinion will probably be a lot different than all the angry people on the internet that hate Star Wars just to hate it, but I'm pumped out of my mind, and I really hope other people enjoy it, and I hope I get to enjoy it as well.
Even the people that love Star Wars are going to hate it, though. It just is what happens when Star Wars movies comes out.
Yeah, it's so
Because you can
such a
never really
downer.
live up to people's expectations of how things could possibly be.
especially when you
Yeah,
subvert them.
Yeah.
What was that, Aaron?
I said you can't please everybody, I guess.
No.
Famous last words.
Yeah. So I want to go back to Aaron's channel for a minute. We're going to be all over the place this podcast, I'm sure. Just whatever train of thoughts we have. So if we go on Aaron's channel and we go to his oldest videos, if you guys don't mind, I want to have a little talk back at the olden days. So, Aaron, I have a real question for you, and I don't know if you know the answer to this. I don't know if anybody knows the answer to this. But I looked, and like the 3 people that I know would be like potential competitors for this: yourself, David Hall, and Michael MGF. And David Hall and Michael MGF did not beat you out on this. As far as I'm aware, you were the first person to review a Lego set on YouTube, possibly.
I don't know about that.
So February 23rd, 08. Can anyone find an earlier review video?
It was definitely one of the first because I started YouTube just from seeing other people posting their Lego stuff on there. So
Okay.
there's got to be
I
some.
know there were like what I
It's so
found on
buried.
like if you go back on Ross's channel, like his first like I don't know 30 videos were like all stop motion things, right? And then he started doing reviews like late 2008.
Right.
So I'm just wondering, like, were you the first person to do a review, and does everyone owe you money for that?
You know, I wish I could say yes, but I really don't. Cool, but yeah, there's I think there's plenty of people that reviewed it before me, but finding it hard just because all that stuff is so probably would have been like early like 2007.
Yeah, if there's anything, it's probably really buried. But if anyone can find early review videos, I'd love to find the first, or at least what we can think is the first.
Yeah.
But right now, Aaron's
What
is the first. What do you say?
I said I'm really curious as to which one actually is the first, which set it actually is. It's probably something stupid.
Yeah. Oh no. Dare I say a Bionicle set?
Oh, maybe I don't know.
That'll make a lot of people angry. Because you said something stupid. I also like looking back at old videos. I don't know if you guys have ever done this. If you used to watch YouTube in like the mid 2000s, I guess, and all those videos are in like 360p or worse, but you don't remember them like that. You just remember them as these like perfect crystal clear videos. And I just like you look back at these videos like 144p filmed on Potato 10s, and it's like, how did anybody watch this and think this was good? Like,
I can't even tell what I'm doing a video of in my very first one.
It's
I
very
said an ATAP Walker, but is it though? It looks like...
But is it though? Yeah, I know. I'm in that boat. Like, it is weird to look back at really old videos. Like, Greg, when did you upload your first video?
2011.
So you kind of missed the like non-HD era.
Yeah, this was in 720p was all the rage then.
Which obviously, looking back on now, would still look pretty bad compared to what you're filming in now and how like
I think
everything is different.
720p is like passable. Like I feel like
No,
if you watch videos from today, like 10 years from now, I think they'll be okay. It's just not going to be as detailed. Whereas that was like the very beginning. You know,
Yeah,
and you're looking at like pixels and blobs.
Yeah, 720 works, but when I'm like just compared today, it's not up to snuff. Like you can't upload a video in 720p today. But these videos from like 2008 are just fascinating because like I know I used to watch stuff like this, right? Like this is where I started, and it's so weird to look back and be like, I can't even tell what the color of the minifigure is. It's like 3 black squares. Like I just how did anybody watch this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like video games when you played like Nintendo 64, like back when that came out. I was playing and I was like, there's no way graphics could get any better than this.
This is the pinnacle.
Yeah.
The voice is really jarring. People back then, like you go back to my video, I was like, what, 10 years old or something at that time?
Oh, that's always fun. Yeah, to go back and listen to your old voice. And it's like, what? Why did anybody care about this?
Physically.
It's what?
It's cool to have a record of that, though. I think it's neat to have that recorded.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So Aaron, when did you get into making custom clones?
Oh man, 2009.
10 years ago.
Yes, that's when Clone Wars was real big, and I wanted to have clones, but I didn't want to buy Clonery customs at a time because back then they were like $60
They were
per
expensive.
They were so bad, and so I was like, oh, I'll try it myself, and so I just started slopping on some paint.
Sharpie? Start with Sharpie or paint?
No, I did not start with Sharpie. A lot of people did, but I was one of them get into paint.
I assume Greg missed this whole thing. Greg, you never Sharpied any LEGO minifigures, did you?
Never.
Justin, have you?
Nope.
Really? You missed that too.
I'm a purist, bro.
It's not even about being a purist. You just make stuff. You know?
I never want to touch my LEGO minifigures, like damage them with the Sharpies, because I'm not artistic, really.
When
so
you have 100,
I know I would be killing it.
You have 100 of the same clone troopers, it doesn't feel bad to damage them.
Yeah.
And you also don't right. The funny thing is, I look back on it now, and like I don't know, maybe I Sharpied 15 clone troopers back in the day, and it's like, why did I do that? Those are all terrible. Like that was such a dumb idea. Like,
but at the time, you probably thought
never a good idea. Yeah. And I mean, unless you really stick with it, then no matter what, you're just gonna look back and be like, that was dumb. I wish I just had the actual figure. Unless you're like Ross or Aaron here, who like worked up their skill until they're making like just incredible stuff. Like your header picture, like the General Grievous, like I can't even fathom how you did that. Like that's just good.
That was the most ambitious thing that I've ever even tried doing. It probably will remain was a pain in the ass.
No cursing. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry.
When did you do the Grievous?
Huh?
When did you do the Grievous?
I finished that in March.
Okay.
But that was a project I was working on with Minifigures.
AV, yeah.
It's a project. Yeah, it's something I was working on with him for I don't know, like a year or so. He just got so backlogged with orders and stuff.
Yeah.
He started getting so big all of a sudden. And so he didn't have time to sculpt this thing for me. So I was like, yeah, send it to me and I'll finish it up. So he sent it to me in like December of last year. I finished weeks, sent it back to him, and then he casted it and sent me the first cast of it. So we're still planning on selling them.
Oh.
Yeah, we're planning on selling the casts. You got to paint them yourself, but that's something that Andrew's been trying to. They're so small. It's really hard to get perfect casts of all those pieces. I like 3 of them done.
I have one more question for you, like as like a clone or like a minifigure customizer in general. I don't know if Justin or Greg have anything, but has anyone ever attempted to purchase, offered to purchase, or actually purchased a custom minifigure from you? Like, because I know Ross is like won't sell anything. Are you in that boat?
No, I've sold some commissions. Like the Mysterio I made was a commission, but that was for my friend Andy.
Okay.
I mainly just do them for friends, but I've sold some stuff just here and there.
So what's
just older figures?
What's like the most expensive or most money you've ever gotten for a particular figure?
$70.
Do you know which one?
It was, and I made a little.
You cut out. Say that again. Sorry.
It was a Mandalorian I made a little while ago.
Should have held on to that one. Could have got more now.
Maybe, I don't know. I was just like, hey, anybody want this? And some guy was like, yeah, I'll give you $70 for it. And I was like, sure.
Of course. That's awesome.
I was gonna ask, what's the custom minifigure you're most proud of?
Ooh, probably that Grievous. That thing was just so much work was put. Yeah, that thing just is probably just a display of my skill, like, yes, just because it's functional. You can move it around and stuff, pose it up, all sculpted pretty much.
Yeah.
I kind of like the way you somewhat phrase that. Like, it's the best, like, showing of your skill. Like, it's like you'll be able, like, at some point, like, I feel like Justin and Greg and I, and maybe you, like, at your YouTube videos, like, you at some point you'll look back and you'll be like, that is when I was the best at what I did. And, like, maybe the Grievous is that for you, which is kind of a weird thought because you don't want to think that you'll never eclipse that skill, like, or make something better. But at some point you do reach, like, a peak in that. I mean, that might be it. That is incredible.
Yeah, it's just you become stagnant, and that's what I don't want to be, and that's why I tend to not churn out a bunch of figures. Like, I'll do, like, big projects, but I know other people will do, like, they'll make one minifigure and that'll be it, and then they'll just keep making. I like doing projects at a time.
Right.
It take me a long time to do it.
So since you're at school, and I know, like, a lot of our viewers probably either, like, gonna at some point be in college and want to continue their Lego hobby, or going to college and want to continue the Lego hobby now. Are you doing that? Like, are you sticking, like, with it? Because are you away at school? You're away at school, right? So
yeah. I'm at University of Dayton, so it's like 45 minutes away from my house. But I got some Lego here. Got some minifigures, all my customizing supplies here. I know a lot of younger people are really like there's this able to talk about, like, your hobby as just in Lego in general, because people just feel like they're going to get made fun of, but, like, I do it and they're just like, oh, that's cool, and that's the last thing I hear of it. It's just like nobody cares.
That's what I've found.
You do what you love, and if they can't accept that, then they're not worth your time.
That's what I found, is that most people don't care. Like, it's weird. It's hard for me to, like, I'll get messages, and I don't know if Greg and Justin get messages too, but, like, of people being like, what do I do? Like, my friends are bullying me, and I really just don't know what to tell them, because, like, I never really experienced that on, like, any significant level other than, like, a friendly, like, just giving you crap for something, but, like, that's kind of just what you do.
Well, it gets to the point, like in middle school and sometimes high school, people are so judgmental of, like, they want to be super, like, cool and old, and they're like, oh, toys, that sucks. Exactly. But, it's like, once you pass that phase of trying to be cool and going through puberty and everything like that, I think you just become more tolerant and stop giving a crap about all of it. And it's like, but that's actually cool that you have a hobby, so.
It's like you're doing something that's, like, I guess, bettering yourself. It's something to keep yourself interested in. It's like, I don't care what you do as long as you enjoy it.
Exactly.
It's like that with pretty much everything in life, honestly.
Exactly.
I mean, you really care about what people think when you're in middle school, but once you get out of high school, it doesn't matter at all anymore.
Right.
None of it does.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, you do have to, like, on some level, just not care what people think, and it might also be part of a thing where you just have to realize that you have to, like, mentally put yourself in that place where it's just like, this really won't, like, anything anybody ever said to you in high school or middle school or elementary school, once you're out of high school, like, like Greg said, it literally doesn't matter. You may never see those people again. Like, it shouldn't affect you. Yeah, unless you go to the high school reunion.
Yeah, the first day of college, when I brought a Lego X-wing with me and just displayed it on my desk in there.
You brought it? That's really cool.
We had our door open and everything just because it was the first day we wanted to meet people. And guys came in, they're just like, oh, is that a Lego thing? And I was like, yeah. And there's like, only thing they said about it. Literally nothing else. I got a Lego stud. Like,
you got a Lego what?
A stud.
Oh. It's like, oh, you got a Lego X-Wing? Just gets knocked in the face.
Yeah. Loser.
Yeah, that's usually not how it plays out, so don't worry, everybody.
Nobody cares what you do as long as you enjoy it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so I want to move on to our next topic on the list here, and I wonder what you guys think about this, because I've pretty much made up my mind on what's happening here, but I want to hear what y'all have to say. LEGO releases statement on LEGO Ideas Archived Projects. I feel like Greg said he watched Gravity Falls like 2 months ago. Is that true, Greg?
No.
What did you? We talked about this though, like, right? I feel like
I don't remember talking about it.
Gravity Falls. Why do I feel? I don't know. But Gravity Falls and another project. The other project was a Japanese tea garden. They were both taken off Lego Ideas after they hit 10,000 votes. Lego just decided to take them down because apparently the users were against the terms of service. So, what do you all think? Should Lego have done that? I know Ash's project also got taken down, but that was a different.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, first off, I watched some of Gravity. It's definitely a series, essentially. But, I think that they're covering up something. I don't know what.
What do you guys...
I mean, obviously, the statement literally said nothing value. Let's be honest.
Okay, so I'll tell you what the statement says makes me think they're not covering anything up.
Okay.
At the end, they say, although we know that you're all very interested in knowing the specific underlying reasons for why we decided to archive them, this is not information that I can share with you out of respect for the privacy of the members in question. Should the members in question choose to share the reason for the archival of their submissions, then they are welcome to do so, which inclines me to believe that Lego is not already in production of these sets like a lot of people seem to think. They took them off so people don't think
I never thought that. Yeah, I never thought.
It makes me think that it's probably just some stupid terms of service thing, and I think the Brick Fan article said that one of the users works for Lego in some form or fashion. So I mean, I would bet that just both these are that's the case, and that's pretty straightforward.
They could have violated the guidelines or something.
Well, it's probably any radio contest, right? Family, friends, and employees cannot win.
Yeah.
Same deal here. Family, friends, and employees cannot have your set become a set. That's a conflict of interest on some level. So.
Yeah. So what's the conspiracy here?
Well, the conspiracy, what a lot of people think is that Lego, when they do something like this, or this is kind of a new precedent, but because of all the backlash with the T-Rex set, right? How people said they copied the one set and then they had to make this whole statement thing, or I think Beyond the Break made a video too. Lego's not stealing your designs. That they're taking these down and not putting them through the review process because they're already working on sets like these, and they don't want people to think they're just stealing the designs when they come out with the set in 6 months.
I see.
But I say that's just bogus because...
That's quite a reach, I think, but we'll find out in 6 months.
They wouldn't say that the people could share the reason if they were making a set. Does that make sense? It'd be more...
I know they're not going to make a set. Gravity Falls is a show that's been done for a few years.
Yeah, I was going to...
And Japanese tea garden is pretty specific. Oh, what were you going to say?
I said I thought that ended a while ago, and I don't know, it was never really that huge.
Yeah. It's a good show, but it wasn't really a huge show.
I had never heard of it outside of the Ideas Project, so.
Yeah. Definitely has a fan base, but yeah, no, I don't blame. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably something more. It's probably nothing really exciting, but I wish they would have said more. But then again, I think the point you made was actually pretty good. That if they do work at Lego, that is a conflict of interest, and that could be it.
But if you have a conspiracy theory, let us know. I'm sure I'm sure it could go deep.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's obviously aliens.
Speaking of
Hey, speaking of aliens, I want that space shuttle to win.
What
space shuttle?
Ideas.
Which one is it?
Can you link it to us?
Oh yeah, I can find it.
Justin's gonna get triggered.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it to believe it.
No more NASA sets.
Oh, dude, come on.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm sick of the Lego Ideas NASA.
I love them. They should just have. I wish they would just have a line.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, make it a separate theme. That's what I would do. But if it's minifigure scale, I might like it. Is it minifigure scale or is it micro scale?
It's UCS size.
Oh yeah, I will not. That's not what I want. I'm so sick of those. But yeah, to each their own.
I'm trying to find the picture of it to share with people. Do you have it?
I'm getting to it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lego Space and Ideas. I mean, people that I made this point a couple months ago that Lego Ideas is not basically Lego Space. That's just not true. It's just not.
I think it goes both. People say, "Oh, Lego Ideas is all licensed stuff. Lego Ideas is all space stuff." And
Lego Ideas is literally everything that's just voted on by people.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, no, I agree.
And what's voted on by people is what's popular.
While me personally, I'm sick of the space stuff. I could see they sell. Like they're super popular, so I understand. My point is this though. The only point I make is that they should allow multiple projects based on multiple properties, because you can't do the same property if it's a license. You know, you can't do properties on existing licenses, which that one I kind of get. You know, but you see what I'm saying? Like
that's a big space shuttle.
It is.
I know they made the one in like 2010 with the like booster on the back of it, and I really like that one. I didn't.
Oh
I
yeah, that and
one.
they made like a remake of that. Like
yeah, they fixed some things.
It's like $500 now.
Oh god, I missed out, didn't I? I'll never own that.
Dude,
maybe they'll make a new one eventually.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping with this. I hope they kind of like downscale it a little bit, because that thing's.
How many pieces?
Honestly, they probably will make this a set. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, if they're gonna allow multiple Nassau sets, they should allow multiple like things from existing properties.
Right. Yeah.
That's my only gripe with the Nassau stuff and space stuff, and because it's a rule that they apply to licenses, but not Nassau and other.
Right.
How many NASA sets have they?
They've done
for ideas like space stuff in general. I think it was like 6 out of the 30 ideas sets.
And for Nassau specifically, they have Women of Nassau. They had.
You're gonna get Nassau. You're getting roasted.
Nassau.
People hate when you say Nassau. Yeah, exactly.
I know. They always get on me for that. Saying minifigures, saying accessory. Now I say accessory, which is the correct way. But yeah, I do have speech impediment for stuff.
Is the minifinger phase over, Greg? Has that?
No, it's going strong.
He still says it. Okay, I wasn't sure.
There you go.
We're gonna keep it alive as long as possible. I hate to lose these little things. Yeah. Like, when the words get corrected, it like a little part of me is sad inside. So I'm gonna try to keep it alive.
Yeah. So there you go. I don't even know. Is this part of the next review phase or the next review phase?
I think it was part of the May to September review.
Okay, that's with what, like the
Office,
Addams Family House, and The Office. I think. Yeah.
If The Office doesn't become a Lego set, I'll be pretty let down after
they've
done.
They've already done a sitcom, so they can't go into the same.
They've done 2 sitcoms now. They did Big Bang Theory and then Friends.
They're done.
And
that one is. I feel that one is guaranteed. Like you'll get it. So
I really want The Office after watching it. So I hope so. We'll see.
I still gotta watch it.
Getting that Friends one day one. I'm going in 9 a.m. on Sunday to pick that thing up.
9 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Bright and early.
And I could talk about Friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about it too, because I have an interesting story about this set.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Designed that set. Okay, so for some context, so. I made Friends LEGO Minifigures back in like 2017, early 2017 maybe. Really? And they were like the only LEGO, just because I went through a phase and I was like, yeah, I'll make them. They're pretty easy. And when I posted them, the guy that had that idea set up messaged me on Facebook and was just like, hey, could I use these designs for my LEGO idea set?
No way.
At the time, I was like, LEGO's never going to make this set. Friends is like way too much sexual content in that. I was like, they'll never make that. So I think I declined him. I don't know. But then they made it, and I was like, oh my god! And the minifigures started leaking, and it just turns out that like half of them, if not more, are like this fits I made my minifigures in, or like really close to it, like the same colors or something like that.
Yeah.
And so copied me because
wait, like, say that again. You cut out.
So like I'm not saying copied my figures, but it's just that they chose like the same exact designs for some of them. Same
That's
outfits.
A funny situation.
For a show that has 10 seasons with like
I'd send them a cease and desist letter immediately.
Yeah.
You could have been famous, rich.
There's so many outfits they could have chose from, and they chose as me. So,
yeah, no, I don't know I've never watched Friends, but I'd assume it'd be like The Office, where like they have their main outfits, right? So that's probably what they went with.
Do, but it really varies by like style changes through was running.
Huh.
And so I just chose outfits based on like, oh, this is color matches the character, I guess, pretty well.
Very interesting. You could have gotten 0.5% of all the sales for that set if you had played your cards correctly.
That'd be a little cheddar cheese coming my way.
Oh man, yeah, dude, you could have. You should have said yes. Now you know. Next time.
I should have. I was an idiot. That's one of my regrets. I was like, dang, could have had It's based off of my stuff. That'd been cool.
I wonder if you could. Has anyone gotten a Lego Ideas minifigure series through?
They're not allowed.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't read the rules, so I wouldn't know. I just came to mind. Huh.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a quick look at the September calendar and go over all the stupid promos that they have this month.
Ooh.
So we have the free Lego storage bucket. I'm sure you guys will all be in line at 9 a.m. For that one,
yeah.
September 23rd. I'm sure that'll be a very handy dandy storage. Who needs a storage bucket?
Oh.
Storage buckets are
The
usually
same
like
person that needs a picnic blanket and the same person that needs a tote.
Oh my
My-
god.
well, like the storage bucket. I used to like Lego storage buckets because they would come with the classic sets. Like, oh shoot, you get a little bucket, you get a storage.
Does
thing.
this
But
one
now
come?
it's just the bucket and no bricks? What's the point?
Yeah, it says items shown in bag 1. Bag are not included in this offer. The skeleton keychain is technically not in the bag, so it should be included. Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
make
kinda
that
funny.
argument.
It's funny that the $50 promo, which is the juice bar, is better than the $100 promo.
Oh, it's far and away better.
Oh, is a juice bar coming? I didn't see that on the calendar.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shoot.
directly to the left of the juice bar.
I can't see
Or
the
of
dates on.
bucket.
What
It's,
is
the
that
juice
coming out?
bar is September 2nd to 15th. If you click the thing, it'll open up Flickr
Yeah, I
and
see
you
it.
can zoom in.
Is it
right.
just hidden side sets or any sets?
Any sets?
Okay, $50. That's not bad to get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy
Friends.
something to get it.
Six-
The other one is a
And-
free Brickhead's Bumblebee. Ooh.
Not that we haven't had that for over a year now.
Yeah, it's not like I already don't have one in my garage that I haven't built. Nope. I wouldn't know anything.
And that's
about
frustrating, man. Like to recycle stuff. I mean, sure, it'd be cool if it was a previous promo, like if they wanted to do Diagon Alley. I would love
It's
that.
not even a promo.
This is a $10 set that I already bought.
Yeah, exactly.
They really overstocked that, which
They had to have.
That's a thing with brickheads in general, which makes me shocked that apparently they're coming back next year. People say, I don't know.
I just think they didn't do Brickheads right to some degree. Like they just put out too many at once, and that was their downfall.
Does anyone else feel like this month of promos is just like desperation? They're like, what can we do?
I feel like there's gonna be something Star Wars in here. Like it's not on the calendar, but I think
Well,
September 18th might have a little something, or later in September after the set comes out.
Dude, do you think or do you
When's
know?
Oh wait, what? When's what, Aaron? Sorry,
the Triple Force Friday thing?
that's
we're all-
October 4th.
Okay.
So that'll be in October, which I'm actually, dude, October 4th, and the Joker comes out October 4th. I'm watching, like, I gotta.
Oh, you're looking forward to the Joker movie?
Dude, I watched all 3 Batman movies. I love the Joker. I know this isn't like the same
All
guy,
3.
but yeah, all 3. The only 3 that exist.
The only 3. Yeah. No, I see what I know.
But I watched the trilogy, and I was really into that, so I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
the Joker movie. I had
Dude,
this,
the Joker movie looks so good.
I had this thought while watching the Joker movie, and I hope this is what they're thinking, like as like Batman, like they can make more Batman movies with this guy as the Joker, like assuming he does a really good Joker for this movie, like and just like after they've set his character like build up there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing though. The only thing is that he's a good actor, but he doesn't like doing sequels. I don't know.
Well, it wouldn't be a sequel to the Joker. It would just be
That
like
is true,
a
though.
Batman.
That's
It would be a Batman movie with the Joker in it. So he would
That's
just play
true.
the Joker, just not. It wouldn't be a direct sequel to Joker.
And well, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but they're actually doing another Batman movie soon. That's like sort of not connected to the DCEU as they call it. So like
Okay.
it's going to be darker, they say, and everything. So that could be where the Joker could appear.
I bet.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, right. It is Robert Pattinson, right?
Who's
I forgot about
that's
that.
He's,
directing it or playing
no, he's-
Batman?
He's
playing
Batman.
That is so messed up.
I liked
You
the
know
guy
who-
that played Batman in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, no, they're
This
not
is
gonna-
the guy that was in Twilight.
He was in Twilight. Yes,
Is
but
he
have
like
you seen
the
the other
main
movies?
Twilight guy, like the vampire guy that I would
Yeah,
think
Edward.
of? Yep.
Edward.
Yeah.
He does not look like a Bruce Wayne.
Well, I
It could
mean,
work.
he's a great actor. I mean, if you've seen the movie Good Time, very great movie, one of my favorites. So I'm down for it.
We'll see.
Probably.
I ain't gonna
We'll
knock
see.
it till I see a trailer, I guess. But
Yeah.
dang, I'm a little disappointed in that. I like the guy that played Bruce Wayne, Batman in the trilogy. So
You liked Christian Bale,
yeah,
Christian
he's
Bale.
good.
and then there was Ben Affleck, and now you go to Robert Pattinson, and you see like how he doesn't fit in with those guys a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if you had those 3 guys standing in a room, which one of those 3 doesn't fit in?
Well, you know what's funny though? A lot of people said Christian Bale didn't, and then look at that now. Just
Yeah,
like,
that's-
oh my gosh, they were saying Heath Ledger didn't fit as the Joker when he was first announced, and that's like one of the most iconic Joker. Like that was such a great performance. So.
Yeah. I think Joaquin Phoenix is gonna be great. He's kind of crazy as it is, so having him play that role is gonna be fantastic.
Of course, yeah, I'm hyped. Definitely hyped.
So, Justin, I'm
It's gonna be
sure.
rated R, but yeah.
The Joker will be rated R.
Yeah.
It is. It already is.
No later
Yeah.
sets, darn. Justin, I'm sure you know better than any of us. There's a rumor that Lego Simpsons is coming
Yes,
back.
the moment that broke.
What have you
before-
got?
oh my
What
God.
have you got?
I will say this, okay? What they said, I don't take any weight to because it was said by Matt Groening, who's the series creator, but like he has nothing to do with the merchandise department of Simpsons. So I take that as a grain of salt. I think this whole thing, like I didn't even report on it. That's much of a grain of salt. I take it as.
Really?
But I'm not saying Lego Simpsons won't come back because there's 2 great things about that might confirm them coming back or show the possibility of it coming back. First off, now Disney owns it, and Disney loves merchandising everything.
Yep.
Second off, or third off, actually, there's 3 things. The second thing is that all of the Simpsons library, like every episode, is going to be on Plus.
Yeah.
And 4 things, actually. Okay,
Oh my
third off, we might get a Simpsons movie 2. Apparently, they're working on it. And then finally, recently, Lego's been doing a lot of more adult sets, Stranger Things, Friends. So this is a perfect time to do more Simpsons sets. So, yeah.
You a big Simpsons fan or something?
I am a huge Simpsons fan.
Okay.
Old school Simpsons, though, but yeah.
Fair
Like, and Lego Simpsons, I got every set, loved it, was so hyped for it because,
must have been tough to get every set.
oh, yeah, I know. There's so many. Yeah, but I mean, I hope there's more Lego Simpsons, but I think this little thing was like, it was nothing of confirmation,
I looked at it the other way. I'm like, dude, if this guy knows, like, he's got to know something. Like, I don't think you just say that. You don't just say it's likely and not know something.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
We'll see. Lego Simpsons
We'll have to,
2020.
yeah, that's true.
We'll go side by
man,
side
don't
with
get me
Minions
hyped.
in the yellow section of the Lego store.
We'll see.
Let's just do Nintendo instead.
Yes, okay, I'm still waiting for that. Yeah,
You gotta wait for Disney to buy Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, actually, I don't want Disney. Please, that would be yes, but whatever.
All right. So I've put off the inevitable for as long as possible, but Star Wars Episode 9 pictures, as we all know, were revealed. And oh wait,
I'm amazed your video's still up.
we won't be showing them. I am too, considering what I was
I'm just saying,
told. So
That's gonna be taken down very soon. So be prepared.
So I took a calculated risk with that, and I was like, well, if I get one copyright strike, whatever. But I'm very shocked that it wasn't taken down yet. Like I really don't understand why it's not, and no one else's video has either. Like, it would have been done already, is my point.
Yeah, Lego has been slacking lately. I'm gonna call them out. Okay, as part of an ambassador. Okay, they were supposed to. Okay, this is going to sound very privileged or whatever. So complain about me in the comments, but they Series 19 in around August. Like, around the 16th or 15th or even earlier, maybe the 10th or something, they put out an review offer. Okay, you want to review Series 19? The embargo date's August 16th, so it was before this. So we'll send it out, whatever. So signed up for it. It is August 28th, and nobody has gotten their Series 19 boxes, none of the fan sites. Apparently, they're going to send it September 1st, and that's the day of the release date. So if you're going to do a review product copy, wouldn't it make sense to send it much before the release date and rather put the reveal date? So that's great. So yeah, Series 19. That's why no fan sites have really covered it if you look closely.
I ended up just buying it. I bought them on eBay. I bought the first set I found on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I would have, but I thought they were going to send it in time, but they did not. So
how are people getting a hold of them?
They find it at the
well,
store.
today I bought them at GameStop. Like, GameStop got them to me before Lego did. It's pretty
I bought a CMF in like a 3 years.
I don't blame you.
It'd be good for customizing. I'm sure there's some dude. You should get the pizza guy and just like repaint the pizza into something crazy. Like you should do that kind of stuff. That would be fun.
Some wacky things. Now
Yeah.
the plastic on those guys is a lot different
that's
from like
true.
normal things.
You acknowledge that too. I know that, and no
Yeah.
one seems to ever say anything about it. Everyone just kind of lets it go. But the
Paint rubs
plastic
off
on
of
the
that plastic so much easier. Whenever I get Bricklink orders, I'm just like, I cannot order a part from a CMF because it's going to be bad.
The CMF minifig plastic is so weird.
It's like a lot softer. It feels like.
The
I'm gonna have to do
printing on them
some
are
testing.
best sometimes.
Yeah.
I need to find some like same color torsos, like a Star Wars white torso and a CMF white torso, and just put them next to each other under a microscope. And we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
That'd be interesting, actually. Do a whole bunch of tests on it.
Yeah,
Try to burn it, freeze it, whatever.
because I've always noticed this, that the plastic is noticeably like, I don't know
much
the word
cheaper
for it.
quality.
It's like lighter feeling. Like
Yeah, it
it
just feels
looks. It just has a
Translucent,
look.
sort of.
I wouldn't even say like you just look at a solid. You're looking at a solid color, but like the plastic just looks slightly different when you look at so many minifigs and pieces of Lego for so many years, and then you see this and you're just like, that looks like 5% different, and you just notice immediately.
I think the legs and the arms give it away.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but there's something to it, and I'd love to know the rationale behind it, but it doesn't make
Well, I
any
thought
sense.
It's probably cheaper to produce, and so since they're selling these individually, they're just trying to cut corners.
Has it changed with well, I know you said you didn't buy any, Ryan. Has
I've
it
got some of the
changed?
Disney ones, and it's still the same. Like,
It's still the same, okay.
I guess I was lying.
Because they like recently with the Lego Movie 2 and on, they made it like a different packaging, and inside they have like individual, like it seemed like it was a little bit higher quality.
It might be. I don't know. I haven't really looked too hard into the newer stuff, but just
Sure.
older stuff, those just noticeably different.
Yeah, I see.
Well, don't forget Lego's slogan: "Only the best is good enough."
Yeah.
Anyway, so Series 19, weird stuff, LAN, weird stuff, and I'm talking back to the episode 9 sets. I mean,
Episode 9.
perhaps
Sorry,
if I were in the Lego Ambassador Network, I wouldn't have posted a video. Just saying, but that video did
I
really,
made sure
really
still
well.
not in, but yeah.
The
You
review,
type in episode.
the review is coming
First
up.
result.
But yeah, that video. I mean, my video is like 200,000 views. It was like it did stupid good, which
That's
I mean I'm
pretty good.
ecstatic about. So I'll take my copyright strike in stride on this one if it happens. But at this point, it's been a week and I don't see it happening. Like I
At this
don't.
point,
I really don't know why. I'll tell you why, Justin, though later. But like I really thought it was gonna happen. Like I was like sure it was gonna happen. I was like, if it happens, it happens. I haven't gotten a copyright strike in like 3 years. Like I'll live with one for 3 months, right? Like nothing. Like nothing really will come of it. But
don't do anything stupid for the next
yeah, exactly.
3 months.
When are they officially going to put the photos out so you can
Nobody-
legally talk about them?
Nobody
knows.
October 4th would be the latest, but
Probably.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
I don't
surprise
do
me.
that. It's ridiculous.
They waited like a week before Endgame.
yeah. And at this point, it's just stupid to me that when this happens, they don't just like immediately be like, all right, well, they need to have contingency plans. Like our reveal process was gonna be this, but now somebody was able to find them somewhere somehow and release them, and they should take it up with that person, and go harass them, and then be like, here's all these new sets, everybody. Like this is our reveal. These will be out in a month and a half. Like that's the way. Like you have to do. Like it's the internet. You can't just get rid of it.
Here's my issue with anything like this. All your video did was build hype on these things.
Absolutely. No, there's no doubt that I sold so many of these sets because I was so excited, and people commented on the video like, I don't know, I didn't know about this, but then I saw your video and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting these. So like I'm in that boat, Greg.
Why are all these companies mad when people do that? Like people play video games, they're like, I'm having a great time with the video game, and then Nintendo comes and shuts them down. It's like,
Nintendo
dude,
Their property, I guess.
this is free advertising.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
How much would you pay to put your product in front of 200,000 people's eyes?
That's
For free.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people who run these
And
companies
more importantly, somebody
kind of
that
old and stuff.
somebody that cares and loves the product so much, like
Exactly.
you don't
I
get
would pay.
that.
I would pay you if I had a product that I was hyping up. I would pay you to have 200,000 people watch it.
All right,
You
Greg,
know?
I'll hold you to that.
Okay. I'll let you know when I have a product,
Yeah.
and also money.
I'll be. Oh man, but yeah, I mean,
I agree.
Those sets got me
at
so
the
excited.
end of stuff. Yeah, I agree.
All right, I guess I want to go. I'm not going to show these sets on screen, guys. Y'all know where to find them if you need to see them, but you've probably already seen them. Because I know Justin and Greg definitely haven't. Maybe Greg did on like a live stream or something, but like they haven't made a video about it. And
I was going to I was gonna do. I watched yours and Brickwiz's video, and I was gonna make Is Brick Tech buying it, and I was gonna do it like the next day because I watched them,
Right.
and then I saw Brickwiz took his video down because
Yep.
I was gonna try to find out where you guys got the photos from so I could use it in my video.
yeah,
And I saw your video. You didn't have anything linked, so I was like, okay, whatever. I'll look at Brickwiz, and his was down. And I'm like, okay, there must be something going on here, so maybe I'll hold off on this.
yeah, Greg, I'll tell you after the scare. Matt was held down by the man.
Okay.
So
I'm glad I didn't make the video then. I could have been like,
Clickbaiting, they're never gonna see it, man. You guys say what? Now I'm curious.
no, I'm gonna tell you after the stream or after
Okay.
the recording. I
they waterboarded him.
I just don't feel like it's something I should share publicly. Anyway, let's talk about some Lego Episode 9 sets, dude. I'm telling you, I woke up Thursday morning and I don't think I've been so excited for like a 2-hour period. Like these brought I was like in tears. Like these were so good. Like just looking at the first time, it was like when the Patriots won the Super Bowl the last 3 times. Like I was just really freaking
Real
happy.
talk. Can you send me like crying?
I linked them in the thing.
Okay.
In the on
thank
the
you.
on the doc. Yeah,
They owe
Yeah.
you this wave based on what happened earlier this year.
What happened earlier this year?
They were terrible. The January sets. Do you remember back then?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, you guys.
I mean,
they
maybe you
weren't
liked them.
top tier, but
I like
this
them.
is the best wave in a while. I'm with you there though, Greg. Like this is good stuff. All right, Posada Speeder Chase will be first. This is a $40 set, and I also want to say this: none of these feel like egregiously overpriced or anything like that, which I think is also good to see. Like
Oh, so
I
we do
don't-
have the prices on them.
we've done the
Wasn't the
prices
Falcon
for-
like $160 or something?
yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, money is no object with Lego Star Wars, Aaron.
I guess so. You're right.
Anyway, Posada Speeder Chase.
$100 on a Yoda.
Right. This might be the most spoilery set of everything, right? Like, this is the only one that's, like, of an actual scene. Everything else is just kind of ships.
Oh, didn't we see that in the trailer?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of from the trailer, too, so it's not really even that much of a spoiler.
They should have
Does
included
Ray
evil
look evil in
C-3PO.
her picture there?
Her ship is red, so maybe that is saying something.
Uh-oh.
We have to look into this like you're looking like in freaking like college art class where they're just like the painter uses red to show evil, like just stupid like.
Oh, here's a theory. I know no one
Connections.
can see this, but are the stormtroopers riding with her or are they chasing her? I feel like they're all
Well, you
together.
can see Ray
Or the
is,
one shooting at her.
but is the other one Finn in disguise?
Oh.
We don't know.
We
No,
don't.
apparently he's a first order transport driver.
Yeah, but that's his like pseudonym, like that's his undercover name. Under the helmet, it's actually Finn.
The thing's called a trans speeder.
It's not called a trans speeder.
That's what the trooper's name is. I read it wrong, but it says trans speeder driver.
It's tread speeder.
A trans speeder.
I was gonna say it is not a trans speeder. God, they did
It's
not
small
name
text.
it that.
I'm not wearing glasses. Tread speeder. All right, my bad.
God.
How many? To me, you said these are pretty good prices. I mean, I don't know, man. If that's $40,
$40,
it feels like a $30.
Oh, here
Like,
we
look
go.
at the content of I know people complain about Star Wars overpriced, but like I'm gonna complain about Star Wars being overpriced. I'm sorry, Ryan. That doesn't look like it's worth $40. Looks like it's worth 30. It's just
I
because
think
the box size is a $40.
We've
box.
been conditioned so hard on these high Star Wars prices that this does feel like a $40 set to me, but it really should probably be a $30
That's what I'm
set.
saying. Just because it's
Yeah.
Star Wars doesn't mean we gotta
Yeah.
give it. Yeah, I know Star Wars prices are usually.
The best.
Hey,
thing,
you got to pay $10 for that beautiful box. This
the
is
best
the best
thing about
box.
this, you guys don't know the piece counts. I wish I was. You guys don't know the piece counts for any of these.
Do you have them?
Yeah,
You?
but I don't want to share. I'm not. I'll share. Hold on. Let me find the list. Lego.
Share them at the end of each.
Yeah, that's what
like,
I was
when we
gonna do.
talk.
So let's talk about the
Okay,
next.
cool.
You guys scroll down. So
No, I mean share it. You should share at the end. Like, okay, we talked about this.
End of each
And
one,
what's
yeah.
the piece count?
Hold on.
I'm glad it's
I don't
not
know
on there
where
because
this
I
is.
talked to you guys last week. I'm looking at these pieces as artwork and not necessarily like, oh, it needs to be 10 cents per piece or else I'm not buying it because it's too expensive. Do I love the set? Does it make me feel a certain way? Yes, I'll buy it.
Yeah, well, for me, like I said, I look at the content of it. I don't really care about the. I look at the content. To me, the content looks like it's something worth more than $30 size. $30. Yeah, set. I don't know. That's me. That's
Greg, I think you mentioned that, but that is probably the best I've gotten in a while.
Yeah,
The box
What's
it's
the
gorgeous.
best? Oh, the box
box
art.
Box
Oh
art.
yeah, the
Yeah,
black is
I
just
I agree too. Oh my gosh, that looks beautiful.
muy bien.
I'm
Hold
glad
on.
they don't have to follow usually Disney had it so that they have to follow the thing that every other toy company's doing,
Yeah.
like for their box arts for each new movie. But this time they let them make it Lego-fied, which I love that. That's perfect.
Mhm.
So cool.
That's the way it should be. Like
Yeah.
you gotta get a little leeway in there for some companies to
No,
have
for
some
sure.
fun. Okay, so Posada Speeder Chase, you said $40, and I know price per pieces and everything, but that's the great thing of looking at these sets without the piece counts on the box. At least the pictures that we're looking at for everyone at home looking along with us. But like just being able to look at something and be like, does that look like it's worth the money without that number in the back of your head? Because that's what I feel like a lot of people do. So this one 373 pieces.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
So
Price per piece
for you
people,
price
yeah,
per
will be-
piecers, there you go.
they
and
will
it's going to be
happy.
20% off eventually. So
Eventually.
That's a $32 Walmart cop.
Perfect.
All right.
I don't think that one's going to be flying off
Yeah.
shelves.
Resistance Y-Wing Fighter or Starfighter. This is a $70 set.
Ooh.
Ooh, we got an ooh.
Wait,
one-
does it? Oh, okay. I was about to say. I thought there was no more.
Strictly not from like a Lego, from a design standpoint, just like on Lucasfilm's end. I don't get why this the way it does, because like, so you know how the Y-Wings from the original trilogy are pretty much just Y-Wings that have all of the metal stripped off of it, right?
Yeah.
They're just scavenged Y-Wings, parts taken off of it, so they're lighter and they're able to fly quicker.
Huh.
So you're telling me 30 years after the original trilogy, they still have they're still making with parts missing from them?
It looks like there's more parts missing now too.
Yeah, it's like the dungeons are missing. There's a lot more greebling and stuff on the back. Like,
You
don't get me
taught me.
wrong,
I didn't even know that about why.
I didn't
Lego
either.
set, but from like a design standpoint, I feel like they should have like upgraded this to be more like the Clone Wars one. It's in evolution in a design.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about. To me, I like the design of it fine.
Look at the color scheme too.
Yeah.
Ryan, are you showing the pictures right now, Ryan? You said no on that?
No.
I would just go ahead and do it. I mean, what do you have to lose at this point? You've already
a second copyright strike.
hey on this one too.
Well,
Then
yeah,
you're on the
that's what
edge.
I wouldn't. That's why
I don't know.
That's why I'm not gonna
I'm
show
trying
it.
to think if whoever is listening to this or watching this, like we're going off on these things and there's no reference point. I guess they could go back and watch your
Yeah, that's
video.
what I'm saying. Like pull
Are they gonna
up
be 40
pictures on.
minutes into
Oh,
this?
someone's echoing. Justin, you're echoing.
I'm echoing.
Yeah. Now
Echo.
we're good. Okay.
Okay, that was weird.
It was all of a sudden it was just like echo real bad.
That is weird. Yeah.
No, but I won't risk getting too. Wait, what were you saying?
Pictures.
Pictures.
Colors.
Colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
colors.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the color scheme's pretty cool. Like the red and the
Anyway.
white.
Yeah.
For me, the minifigure of whoever's next to Poe, to the right of Poe.
Same.
That's a cool
Rob
figure.
Bliss, something maybe.
Oh, I know the
Yeah.
name. I said the
I
name
think
in my
that's the
video. I
bounty
don't
hunter
remember.
one.
Yeah, he's flying it.
Yeah, he's also flying out. I was gonna say, yeah.
I like that, and
I
I
think
like
it's a
the
sheep.
teal R2D2, whatever that thing is. That's pretty cool.
Oh, is that Dio?
Blue Dameron fig looks really
No,
good.
The teal one.
Yeah, the teal one is the
teal.
astromech droid. It's just an
Okay.
astromech droid. Dio is also in this set, but not
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit in there anywhere, I guess. Anyway, this is a $70 set with 578 pieces.
Yeah. I mean,
How much was the Rogue One Y-Wing? Was that 60?
60 sounds right.
Yeah.
maybe.
I feel like this one should be 60, but it's probably the same exact size.
I think that's the one I have, and I feel like Ryan will not be able to relate to this at all, but I have a Y-Wing. I think I'm good.
Yeah, no, I understand that line of thinking for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely don't need this.
No.
Okay, next set. What do we have?
It's all right.
Scrolling on
Falcon.
down. Millennium Falcon. Oh my god, this one. This one at first I was like, I looked at it, like the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, Millennium Falcon looks clean as usual. And then I realized that they fixed the paneling and I was like, oh dang. They did it good. Like the paneling.
How they
is
do the
fixed.
paneling?
So if you look at any of the older Millennium Falcons
I
in
gotta
this play
compare.
scale,
Yeah.
there's gaps. This one is completely closed.
It was kind of jarring to look at first.
It does look weird. It still looks weird to me.
The first thing I always notice about a Lego Falcon is the gaps, and I was like, "Wait a
It
second."
just ain't right. But it
makes it
obviously
Wait
smaller,
a
I think.
minute.
It
Okay,
does-
wait.
it
So
does,
does
Greg,
the
I'm with you.
UCS one have gaps too?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Don't look at the UCS
wow,
one.
because I looked at these kind of quick, honestly, but that's a good point. I didn't notice that it doesn't have gaps.
Yeah,
That's a really good
it's a legitimate
point.
upgrade.
That is, because I just always thought that was a given. Okay, Falcon gaps, So I was like, I didn't even think about that at first. But wow.
Someone commented on my video and said the interior is the same as like the Force Awakens one, and I'm like, well, yeah. What else? Like, what did they change inside the Falcon? Did they renovate it? Did they get new furniture? No.
Exactly.
Of course, it's the same.
You might have sold me on the set.
$160. Would you pay that?
Yeah, I'll pay it.
Those,
it's a begrudging.
I want to see that Lando closer up.
Oh, that Lando is going to be nice. I'm sure you can find some images floating around online if you look around. Because
what's the thing standing between standing between Finn and R2?
I want to say his name is like Boogaloo or Boogali or something. It's something. It's Bulu. It's something. It's some name that I'm like, that's gonna get memed to hell. So
he's the new Jar Jar.
Oh, Bulio.
Yeah, there you go, Bulio. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
Bulio.
a name. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go, Bulio. That's the coveted character of the Millennium Falcon. $160. Piece count. We were looking at 1,350. So
Okay.
that's pretty Star Wars-y right there. Moving down, Kylo Ren shuttle. This is the one that made me cry.
That's a nice set.
This one literally made me cry. Dude, oh my god. This thing is like everything I've ever wanted. And it
That's
might
a great
be my favorite
set.
Lego set ever already. And I can't say that until I have
Holy
it,
crap.
but this
I
thing
mean,
is
it
so
looks
good.
a lot like the first, literally the same exact structure, but like.
No, I'm okay with that. I don't care.
Red on the front. Like, it makes it a nice looking set.
Yeah, the black and red just really transforms this set. I pulled down the gray one for a video today, and like,
so bad.
it's a really nice set. I love the design of that gray one, but like this one's gonna be so much nicer. Like everything's just slightly refined, and I'm like so on board for that. $130, by the way.
That's not a bad price.
$10 more than the 2015 version. So
But this is accurate, and it looks
this is
far better.
so nice, and you get more figures. I think.
Nice.
I like the figures, of course.
Yeah, two
Nice
Knights of
print.
Ren and a Sith Trooper.
Yeah, I'll be out of like that and the Falcon. I don't know. Will I get Kylo Ren shuttle? Now I want the Falcon because
You come to the Lego store with me on Force Friday. I'm serious.
I will.
Come
I
to the
will.
Lego store with me on Force Friday. Getting there, 8 a.m. And
Oh, so they're not doing it midnight?
oh, I don't know. Will they do it at midnight at the Lego store?
I don't. It depends if Disney Springs allows it. But yeah,
They
We'll
could
have to
just
wait
do
and
like
see.
10 p.m. and not be a-holes about it. I don't know.
that'd be great.
It would be great. I love this set with all my heart.
It looks really good.
Greg's favorite, injected into my veins.
Injected into my veins.
So nice. Oh, Greg, do you have the original one of this?
No.
I have to recommend buying this one then.
Oh, it's so huge. I gotta figure out where I'd put it.
Massive.
The floor knows no bounds.
Yeah, that's true.
This one 1,005 pieces, which funnily enough, I think is like one more piece than the original version.
Yeah, it was like 1,009 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like really close, which I thought was funny. So, what an awesome set, though. I'm really stoked for that one. Moving down, we have the A-Wing Starfighter, Resistance A-Wing Starfighter, Green A-Wing.
kind of boring. Not gonna lie.
It's a Green A-Wing. What else is there to
green
say?
A-Wing. I like the A-Wing.
Yeah,
But
it's an
didn't we get a
A-Wing.
green A-Wing with what Rebels?
Mon Calamari Cruiser in 2009, and
Yeah,
technically,
there's
The Rebels Vader. The
yeah,
one
but that
versus
one
the
was
TIE
in
Fighter?
gray too, though. That was like a gray-green.
I don't remember. Okay.
Yeah, it was like green and green too.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah, you're right. But that's what it reminds me of. I mean, what is it? It's $30, isn't it?
It is $30, yeah. But consider this: the 2016 A-Wing, if you look up Lego 75175, was
That was 40.
40.
Yeah,
So
and I
look
didn't
at
buy
those
it because
two-
it was 40.
Yeah, look at those
That
two
was the only
sets and just think about it.
Yeah, no,
That should be 25.
This is an improvement on price. Like that's actually crazy.
Yeah,
like you
that
don't
doesn't
see
mean
that
it's
often.
There's less.
This set will sell well when the parents and the kids go into the store and they're looking to get a Star Wars set. This is the most affordable one and the most sensible one for a family to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want that figure of I forget that character, but it's played by Carrie Fisher's daughter, right?
Oh, Lieutenant Connix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted that character, and I love the hair color for that because I don't think we've gotten that piece in the color, so that's what probably sold me on this set, and then the cheapest one, but I don't know. we'll
One thing
see.
I noticed is that the symbol on the side of it, on the white, it's like the circle.
It's like the
It's like
Republic
split down the
symbol.
middle. Yeah, it looks just like the Republic symbol. So I'm
Yeah.
curious as to if they're kind of bearing.
I would also say, are those two tiles? Is that a 2x4 tile, or is that like separate tiles and that's just two stickers next to each other with a space?
It's probably two.
I can't
Oh,
tell.
maybe it might be a. It might be one of those 2x4 like curved slope, hollow in the center.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think it's one of those pieces.
Anyway, 269 pieces for that for $30 is pretty fair. Scrolling on down, the Mandalorian Tst Raider. This is the only Mandalorian set we're getting right now, but it's
Mad about this set.
You're mad?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the figures are nice looking, but the ATST looks just like the Rogue One version, and cooler to get like the Mandalorian ship after seeing that trailer. Like I wanted that as like the Mandalorian.
I'm sure we'll get that vehicle in 2020. Like we'll get more Mandalorian sets. Just
I really hope so. Because the main part of Star Wars like that I'm looking forward to. Right. I think they do a pretty good job with that.
yeah.
I'm glad we're getting Mandalorian sets.
I mean,
Really.
I'm not surprised that we are. I don't know why we wouldn't. But,
I was thinking it was going to be a more mature show, but then again, on Disney Plus, they rated like obviously wasn't going to be that. So, but yeah, the figures in it look really cool. But you got a point by saying it looks a lot like the one.
It just looks like a copy.
It is. I mean, it's also a point where like you've kind of reached the pinnacle for the design of the ATST here. Like I don't know where you go from. How do you make it better? How do you change it?
Smaller, like more size accurate, because that thing is massive.
I don't know. I don't know if I can get in that boat. There have been smaller ones in the past. This is $50. The first order ATST was $40 with no head. So
was the Rogue One 140?
Yeah,
the Rogue One was also $40, so there's also that. but I'm doing my argument here. We're leaving out some information selectively, Justin.
Oh, what's the piece count?
540.
Still doesn't look to me. That's a $40 set, right?
I agree. I think after that, but the Rogue One ATST was 440 pieces, so this is a whole extra 100 pieces.
I wonder where those went.
Yeah, that is a good point. Like, where did they add 100 pieces to the Rogue One ATST here? I don't see it. I'm with you. I really don't.
They went on legs.
They what?
Extra figure, like just the legs, like the panels on the legs. I don't think they're. Other than that, I don't know where they added them.
Yeah, the mystery 100 pieces. Who knows? The ATSC put on some weight, and it's good at hiding it.
I wish these had more of two things. You know, like the build, and then maybe like a little side build or something like that, and kept the price the same. And I would feel like it would be worth it, but I don't know.
I'm anti two things, so.
You're anti two things.
Yeah, like the 2617 A-wing with the stupid.
I love that.
Thing.
I love that. No. I was like, I didn't buy that set. I didn't like that set. I love that idea because that reminds me. That was it was the Y-wing versus the TIE Fighter, right? In '99 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I had that.
Yeah. So it was cool getting like both sides, but it feels like these new Star Wars that just do one vehicle that's at the end,
right?
And nothing else. But I don't know. Who knows? Might not. Yeah. Not too big of a deal.
Our final set, a $20 set, the Death Star cannon, and this one was a surprise to me. I thought this was going to be a new
2020.
No, I thought this was going to be a like from the rumored names, like it was like Gun Turret was like the name of the set.
Oh yeah,
I thought this was going to be an episode 9 set, and then it's like, oh no, it's an original trilogy set. Okay, that's cool. Like I'm fine with that. Like nothing wrong with it, but it was just like a weird.
It's just like, what's the timing?
It's a weird set. Like,
yeah,
it's just something to sell to kids. That's all this is.
Yeah. Well, I
thought there was going to be like the Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
2020.
Like, oh, it's 2020 now.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, it was never not.
Yeah, I saw those. And I was like, oh, I guess those are coming out this year at some point.
That's
That's
what kills me about making rumor videos sometimes, Aaron, is like people will be like, so they're not doing Anakin versus Obi-Wan? I've gotten this a few times. I'm like, no, didn't you watch my video? It's not until January. Just calm down. Like, people will get mad about it. It's funny.
There's one thing I really like about this set, though.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan has a new hood.
That's on the Knights of Ren as well, I think.
I know but that's so much more expensive, and this is in brown. So I'm like, that's kind of cool.
What was that, Aaron? You cut out.
It's probably a rubber piece.
I
Could be
don't
rubber,
think
I
the
don't know.
hood would be rubber.
It might be. I don't know. I'd have to. I think pictures of like in hand pictures of the Knights of Ren have leaked out.
Yeah.
Pictures of what it is.
I didn't even think it could be rubber, so I don't know. I'm maybe it might be that hard rubber. We'll see. But those are the episode 9 sets. Greg, is Brickitect buying?
I mean, I'm getting several of these. I think the last one there, the Death Star cannon, is probably the weakest one in my opinion. And even for kids, I don't know. I think they'd much rather have the ship.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But for me, that one's kind of weak too. I like the ATST. I really like. I think probably my favorite, and this is probably the unpopular opinion, but my favorite is probably the Posada Speeder Chase. I think that just has a lot of fun with it there.
I can see
and
that.
like a lot of my collecting comes down to how does it play, and I feel like that's a very playable set.
Well, that one is why I do feel it's a little overpriced. I think that might be my favorite too, besides the Falcon, because like I said, it has more than just one vehicle. You have like 2 vehicles. You have a little play feat, like a play scene. So
I would love it if they switched out one of the First Order stormtroopers, or the what are they calling them? The
the tread
speeder. I would love it if they put a Sith trooper in there instead. Being that there's other red in there too, that'd just be so cool looking.
Yeah,
but probably doesn't go with the
jump
movie.
trooper would have been cool too. Just another jet trooper.
I could see myself maybe doing the Millennium Falcon too, but I have one that I need to build from a few years ago. I had like bags 5 and 6, and I was going to try to piece it together, so I might hold off on that one.
Wait, you only have bags 5 and 6?
It was from a flea market for free. It was with some other stuff, and there were 2 bags, and there was 5 and 6
it's not worth your time.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. I think I could piece it together. I think I have enough stuff that I could do it.
You should Frankenstein it.
I could build a junk build out of it.
Yeah.
It'd be like yellow and green and
yeah, I think
and then the half of it's just gonna be gray and perfect.
Yes, you should Frankenstein that set. That would be funny.
Maybe I will.
I could get on board with that. If you're gonna buy this, you may as well just Frankenstein the other one and have fun with it. Because I really don't think it's worth your time to like find all the pieces that would be in bags 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7 that you just don't have. So
yeah,
that
I
just
don't know.
sounds
I
like
held on to them. You never know.
Expensive Bricklink orders, not
Yeah.
fun. But yeah, Millennium Falcon, very nice set. Justin, you're gonna buy the Millennium Falcon in Posada?
Yeah. You know, as much as unhyped as I am about these, yeah, I'll get Persona, I'll get the Falcon, and I'll even get the A-Wing. Maybe I'll get
as much as I can sell you on at the LEGO store.
Yeah, we'll see.
Justin's
maybe
gonna
I'll
walk
get
out with Kylo Ren shuttle. It's gonna be great. Because Ryan's gonna be so excited about it that it's just gonna be.
That's true. It's gonna rub off on me.
Yeah.
Dude, Kylo Ren, it's so that color scheme is just disgustingly good. You can't beat that.
It does look great. But then again, I'm getting flashbacks to like Krennic shuttle. Like I know it's a different ship, but like I got that set. I still have never built.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that set. That's one of my favorites from recent
Really?
memory.
Maybe one day I'll build it, but
It's a good set. I love the design of that shuttle a lot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was a nice set for $90 too.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, as our I guess second and final topic, Justin has added the topic and I made an angry tweet today. The Lego or not Lego Brickset does these trivia things. Usually,
let's do this.
myself or Justin does like videos on these. I thought it'd be fun to, as a group, on Bricks and Bits here, and I'll like do our official answers on screen for you guys, but they can keep track on you guys keep track on your side too, so you know go through the list of questions. We're gonna do the Lego Pirates Trivia Challenge, and Aaron, I hope you're a closet Pirates fan because we're really gonna need your help here.
Absolutely not. We'll see.
So this is either going to go really well or it's going to be an absolute disaster. Greg, I think might be the best here.
No.
No?
Not at all.
I'm probably
looking
gonna
at
be
these
your
questions, and it's like I don't know any of these, to be honest.
All right.
I love Lego Pirates, but I'm not super familiar with classic pirates, so we'll see.
Well,
Like I had pirate sets when I was 5 and 6, and I loved them, but I know nothing about the names or anything else.
all right. Well, we're gonna go through this and try our best, and let us know if you guys take this test and get a better score than us. I imagine that won't be very difficult, but good luck to everybody. No cheating, of course. Question 1. Wait, does everyone have it pulled up so you guys can follow along?
Yeah.
All right, question 1. LEGO Pirates features several named characters, but which of the following is not among them? Admiral Woodhouse, Midshipman Collis, Governor Broadside, or Lieutenant de Martinet?
Well, with this one, I will say Broadside is the one I know for sure is one.
Yeah,
because
I've heard that before.
Yeah, Broadside's Brig is a really popular set.
Okay.
So, to me, I don't know, because Midshipman Collis, would they really name a midshipman?
Well, like Broadside? Really? Like Broadside?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying that. Broadside's Brig is a set, yeah, but like midshipman, like would they name a midshipman?
I don't know.
Lego?
That sounds like a Lego-y name, like something just stupid.
Yeah, all of them sound like Lego names, I think, except for the last one. So
Lieutenant
that one,
Martinet.
Lieutenant de Martinet, whatever.
Is that what we want to vote?
You want to go with that?
I guess, but I really know. All the other ones sound too like pun. It's like, okay, Lego would use that because it's a funny name.
Yeah.
Is a kid going to be able to pronounce that name, that last one, if we can't?
I don't know. Yeah, good point. Lieutenant. I don't know, dude. We'll see. We're gonna find out. We get the answers at the end.
All right, so we're gonna vote for Lieutenant.
Yeah. Greg and Justin, would you guys mind like reading too? Because.
Okay. What functioning navigational instrument appears in several pirate sets?
It's gonna be a compass, right? It's a sextant. What is that? I've never heard of that.
That's it's like kind of like a miniature telescope.
Okay.
I know it's a Lego piece. Yeah.
I know. I'm pretty. I don't know if it was in those pirate sets, but I know it's a piece. But also, that I didn't.
You also.
What was that?
More than a sextant.
What was that? Repeat it.
2. I didn't see that.
Yeah, sextant is an ocean faring tool used to navigate. You look at the horizon line. It is like a telescope.
Yeah.
So
well, I'm thinking like
more than a telescope, though.
Well, I will say this because this is kind of because if we're talking about classic pirates, the sextant piece I think was the only one in classic pirates because the compass was used in Pirates of the Caribbean, but the telescope was used in 2009 and 2015 Pirates.
Okay.
So what do they mean? That's such a broad thing. So like,
you guys seem pretty on with sextant. I would go with that.
But
although
telescope was
guessed compass if it was just me doing it.
If they're talking all pirates, telescope would be it. Telescope would be it. But classic pirates didn't have telescope.
It says appears in several pirate sets.
Then go with telescope because 2009 and 2000.
Why does it say functioning?
It does say functioning. I was just gonna say that.
I think it just means like in general. Like, is that not the actual Lego piece, but just is that instrument in real life functioning?
Well, they could mean
compass
because
would be functioning. It moves.
There was a functioning compass piece used in Adventurers. That was an actual compass, but ever since then they used them as a print in the Pirates of the Caribbean sets. So
this is hard. This is harder than real school.
It could be a trick question. I really don't. I don't know if any of the old Pirates.
I think we have to stick with the first answer though, because if you change it, it's automatically going to be the first one that you went with anyway.
Yeah, but there's also the first. Oh yeah, I remember that piece. So who knows?
Trick.
Whatever you guys think.
I hate this.
Greg, you decide.
Greg. Sextant. All right.
Sextant.
Tis the answer. Which 2 colors dominate structures belonging to the Imperial soldiers?
All right, I hate this too. Because classic pirates had white and blue.
I think white is one of them.
Yeah. You think?
You're welcome. I just helped you guys.
I know there's definitely white and blue torso prints and white and red torso prints.
Yeah, it depends which era,
Yeah, and there's probably yellow and probably
Imperial
black.
sounds evil, so I'd say red.
It sounds red.
Red. I think those are the red ones.
All right, we're gonna go with that then.
Yeah.
You want to?
How many Lego pirates? Yeah, you got it.
Oh.
Sorry.
How many Lego pirate sets were released during 1990?
Greg, this is your question.
No idea.
What? You were alive. How do you not know?
I was alive.
To know. You have to know. You were literally alive. What was that, Aaron?
Was he born in
Nope. I would have been 5 in 1990, so I don't know.
This is exactly. You should have known
Yeah, I mean,
everything from
this-
1990.
I know 89 had sets. I don't know if 90 had sets. So.
Oh no, this is a disaster. I definitely don't know.
It's either 0 or 8.
Whose idea was this?
Mine.
Brian's.
I thought we could do good if we put all our minds together, but I think it'd be easier to Christmas tree, and I'd do better. 0 or 8?
I would, yeah. That's my guess. Is I don't even know.
I have no idea.
All right, 0. Anybody against saying 0?
Nope.
I guess not. I mean, they did 89 had sets. Okay, let's do.
It's a 0.
This one, I got this one. What color is the Kraken from Kraken Attacking? Red.
Okay. Which
Or,
pirate?
shoot, sorry, dark red. Oh, they tried tricking us. Yeah,
What
dark
about
red.
reddish brown?
Oh yeah, no, it's dark red.
Which pirate ship contains the largest number of pieces? Is it the Brick Bounty? Is the Brick Bounty?
I would
the
say
biggest?
no. I would say Black Sea's Barracuda.
That's an old one, huh?
Yeah, because Brick Bounty might have one of the Skull's Eye Schooner. I think was a mid-sized ship.
Okay.
Redbeard Runner, I think, was a mid-sized ship, and then Brick Bounty was super juniorized, as they say. So I don't think it had that much.
Oh yeah.
So it's Black Sea's Barracuda.
How many older LEGO pirate sets include 4 chrome gold coins connected around a sprue according to the numbers on each coin? What is their total value? What would the numbers be? 1, 5, 10, and 20?
No,
Or would they'd all be the same?
there's no one.
Would they be 10? Would they all be 10?
I think it's 10, 20, 40.
50.
No, 50 maybe.
10, 20, 40, 50.
I think they're all the same.
No, I think it's usually. I thought there were
It's
4 different ones. 10, 20. Well, let's see. If it's 10, 20, 40, 50, how much would that be? A total of
120.
120. So not that one.
Wrong.
If it's 5, 10, 15, 20, how much would that be? 50. So that's not an option. Okay, so it's 10, 20, 30, 40. What's 10, 20, 30, 40?
100.
100.
All right, you want to do that one?
I would say 10, 10, 10, and 10.
I always thought they had different.
Yeah, I always thought they had different too, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I'll go with 100, honestly. But if you want to do 4,
I'll go with 100, I guess. Greg, you
yeah.
you don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure.
Okay. I'm in that boat. Like, I feel like they're the same, but I don't know. I put 100. Which of the following LEGO animals was not introduced with the Pirates theme? Shark, parrot, monkey, or octopus?
Introduced. Monkey was parrot.
Maybe.
Octopus, I don't know where else would come from. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like octopus came later though, didn't it?
No, yeah. I would say octopus.
Oh, really?
Because octopus was Aqua Raiders or something like that.
Oh, okay. Islanders were introduced during 1993, but what is the name of their leader? Oh, God.
Hookah.
Kahuka?
Yeah, it's Puka.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
it. 'Cause I think that's a set.
What traditional piratical? What the heck? That's a word. What traditional piratical feature appeared on Captain Redbeard, also known as Captain Roger, but was missing from the next pirate captain introduced in 1992? Peg leg, bicorn hat, hook hand, or eye patch?
Huh.
I would say peg leg sounds.
It's either peg leg or.
I want to say he has all those
He's
things.
out of the book.
Well, the kicker is what was missing on the next one, so I
Yeah.
guess that would be the
Who knows?
tougher part. Peg leg, just because.
How about eye patch?
Eye patch. All right, we'll go with it. Lego pirate sets frequently contain firing cannons. What do these cannons launch? I know this one. Does everyone know this one?
Yeah, I know it too.
Yeah.
One by one round
by one
bricks.
round brick.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
When did Lego introduce the first female minifigure aligned with pirates? Interesting that 1990 is not in there, so we know that maybe there's
93
zero
or
sets.
97.
Yeah.
I would say
Nobody knows.
93.
93? Okay, I'll put 93.
It's either that or 97.
The historic navy belonging to which country inspired the Imperial Armada faction? The Netherlands, UK, France, or Spain?
Spain, I think.
Really?
It's Spain.
Yeah.
How do you guys even know this? When is this even
I
said
know
in
Lego Pirates. I don't know that. But I know
Oh
Lego
my
Pirates.
God.
and then watch us fail everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be just a real trainer. What crossed weapons are displayed on the flags for both the Imperial soldiers and Imperial guards? Flintlock
I think
pistols, cannons.
cutlasses.
Right?
Yeah, cutlass.
What even is a cutlass? Or
It's like a
cutlass?
sword.
Little pirate sword. Think about it that way.
Yeah, it's the swords they have, like the.
I knew you were a closet Pirates fan, Aaron. 4 notable Pirates sets were re-released for the Legends during the range of 2001 and 2002. Which of the following sets is not among them?
Saber Island or Enchanted?
I mean, Greg, you
I would say
decide.
Saber.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, we gotta pick one. Saber Island.
Saber. Yeah, I would say Saber.
That's the company that bought Dunder Mifflin in The Office.
Yeah.
A little side note. Where do the Imperial soldiers reside? I'm not even gonna try to. I only can. I guess Camelot, El Dorado. Definitely not El Dorado. I know that because of Greg's videos. Thank you, Greg. Probably Shangri-La is a zombies map from Call of Duty, so I don't think it's Shangri-La.
Of course, you would know that.
Let's do Quivra. All right,
Quivra? All right, that's the one that I just have no idea, so I'll go with that. Lego Pirates was discontinued in 1997. But I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, 2009.
I feel like a teacher. Like, you gotta let me finish reading the question.
I know. I'm like that one kid at the front.
Yeah,
2009.
exactly. Did you show your work, Justin? Come on now.
Yeah.
Excluding any Legends sets, 2009. Okay, I'll just go with that.
I will say this. That's technically wrong because in 2004, 4+ had a Pirates line, but whatever.
Oh. What sea creature forms the figurehead situated beneath the bowsprit on the 10210 Imperial flagship? Is that a great white shark?
I'm thinking.
There could be something.
I know the
First set.
It's a newer set, so I've definitely seen
Yeah.
it before.
Oh, it is?
I haven't meant. Well,
It's either the sawfish or the great white.
I don't know what a sawfish looks like, so.
It has a little.
Like a shark with a big saw on its face.
Oh.
I would
Ooh,
actually say sawfish.
that's the one that would seem practical to me.
Yeah.
Across the entire LEGO Pirates range, how many islands include skull-shaped cliffs which open to reveal treasure inside? 1, 3, 5, or 6? Greg, pick a number. 1, 3, 5, or 6. You're on the clock.
5.
5. All right.
I might have this one though. I might have this one.
Oh my God.
2015
You can't
had
know
one.
this.
There was an old one. So 3 or 5.
5
I would
it
actually
is?
say 3. I would say 3.
All right, 3 it is. Sorry,
for
Greg,
it.
you've been
Watch
overruled.
5 be right.
Better be.
Final question. Which notable error appears on the packaging for 40158 Pirates chess set? The knights are shown performing an illegal move. One pirate minifigure appears among the Imperial soldiers. Too many pawns are displayed on the chessboard. The chessboard is oriented incorrectly. I don't think the bottom one can be like, how do you just orient a chessboard wrong, right? Too many pawns. Like, does anybody have a clue? I don't have a clue.
This is so specific. I don't know.
A legal move would be my guess. It just sounds like something
Probably.
stupid someone would mess up.
Yeah.
Just for display purposes.
Yeah. All right, let's go with it. Submit. Here we go. What did we get? View score. Did we pass?
God.
11 out of 20. We failed.
Wow.
Pretty spectacular. We got the first 4 or 5 questions wrong too. That's sad.
All right. Okay.
It was a
Midshipman
compass.
and compass, bro.
Fuck. Oh man.
We did better than guessing randomly, so that's good.
I guess
we could have guessed right. We don't know. Guessing randomly could have yielded a perfect score
That's true.
if we got
But
one.
on average, it'd be 25%.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, what do we? Oh, it was 100. So the numbers on the gold coins are different, Greg. We were wrong.
Yeah, well, this kind of ticks me off because some of these are like, okay, look, for white and red, that matches the Imperial soldiers of the 2009 wave. So, like,
All right, brick set. We got a problem with you.
I guess you're saying entirely because I guess there was more
The missing
yeah.
pirate feature was the peg leg.
peg leg.
what do we say? Do we say that or the
No,
hook?
eye patch.
Oh.
Female minifigure was 1989.
Oh, there was one in '89. Dang.
The thing on the flags is not a cutlass; it's cannons.
That was bad.
We were so confident.
Oh
Matt.
my God!
Yeah.
Greg, you should have said something. Where do the Imperial
Dorado.
soldiers reside? It's El Dorado. I just thought that was like a Western set.
No, that's a set that I built. That's for LEGO Raiders.
Yeah, Lego right now.
Oh.
I thought
I
that's
would
what
like.
you
I
chose.
thought, yeah.
Ryan.
Thought you all
No,
knew
I.
something.
Yeah, I thought
That
no.
Yeah, I thought
it
you
was
said you chose that one because of the set that we built.
No, I thought I knew it wasn't El Dorado because I thought you had
okay.
built El Dorado,
No.
and I was like, "That's a Western set. I know that because I've seen it on Greg's channel." And then I was like, "Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
it's like a
not."
radar.
Yeah, they sound too much alike. The chess set was the chessboard is oriented incorrectly. Wow. Okay, I got fooled.
Dang.
I
Hey,
wanted
but
to
we got
know.
the Euro sets in 1990 though.
Yeah, we did. That was the big one. So that's. I think
take
we
this
should
as a
we
win.
should pass just for that. Exactly. Any extra credit? No.
Oh, the last one had extra credit. The Pirates one, or the space one.
Oh, did it really? I don't
Yeah.
remember. Huh. All right. Well, that is the Lego Pirates Trivia Challenge. I think anybody with their eyes closed could have beat us. All right.
Probably.
Justin, your final topic.
Yo, yeah, Lego. YouTube Creator Studio. It sucks. The new YouTube Creator Studio. I don't know if any of you have noticed. It's terrible.
Yeah, pretty
I've
much
not
hate it.
really used it
Yeah.
that much. I got
Yeah.
my outro music. Like I've used it for the past like year and a half, and they've finally dinged me for it on. Really now, it's 20 seconds of a song instrumental, and they're just like, "Oh, you can't monetize this video," and I was like, "You're kidding me!" So I went into the YouTube studio to like just change the music or just
Yeah.
precisely mute it. So it was like muting like the last 5 seconds of me talking in the video. So I deleted the video, re-uploaded it with just no music because I was sick of it.
Oh man, yeah. New YouTube Creator Studio. Like, there's some good aspects to it, but I really don't understand.
I feel like it has a lot of great information if you're trying to research your channel. I think that's
Yeah.
great. But as far as actually uploading videos and trying to do the things to those videos that you like to do, it's very difficult to navigate, like putting end screens in and stuff like that. At least for me.
It makes everything harder to do. Like, navigation sucks. Editing, monetization is a pain in the butt now. Like,
I don't even know where to
use
do that.
I still
like,
use the new one or the old one.
I know,
too.
but it sucks because every time I click the old one, it reverts back to once I'm done with the session. So it's
I mean, Ryan, you might as well just come over because eventually they're going to get rid of the classic.
I know.
You know?
I'm hanging on.
hey, here's my thoughts though. When every time you switch to the old one, they ask, "What's wrong with the new one?" And every time I fill out something and I say, "Hey, yeah, it sucked because of this." You know, I'm trying to get the point across.
I just like say I want to go to the new one as fast as the old one as fast as possible and go.
Why do all these companies come out with something that's supposedly new and better, but it never is?
Conspiracy theory.
All right. That's YouTube in a nutshell.
Like, if you've been working on this beta for what seems to be forever, because it's been there for a long time, like, what have you talked to somebody that puts videos on YouTube and been like, hey, what do you think?
Well,
How's
you
this
know how
work?
YouTube is with their communication with content creators.
I would
It's
almost
very-
wager that like the people that do this need a job and they need a reason to have a job, so they just come up with new crap just to have a job.
yeah, to fix later. It's like, oh, here's a problem, we'll introduce and fix later.
Yeah, that's my conspiracy theory though. Of why.
I mean, a
they
part of
make
this
new
could be
garbage.
just the fact that we're so used to the old way that maybe the new thing is better and it's easy to navigate. We're just so used to our ways.
That's probably it, but I don't want to accept that.
Yeah.
Anything else on that, Justin?
No, I just need to bring awareness because not enough people are complaining about this, and it
Are you
needs
s-
to be complained about.
Are any of you guys subscribed to Creator Insider on YouTube?
Nope.
Not-
Subscribe to that channel. Very, very nice guy that runs it from YouTube. Creator Insider. I think
I'll
is
check it
the
out,
Channel
yeah.
name. Yeah, very,
Check it
very
out.
nice place to like. It's mostly for people like us, like YouTubers, like just
Yeah.
weekly updates on what YouTube is doing, and like they
Yeah.
talk about the new creator thing, the creator studio thing. So, I would recommend
Yeah.
subscribing to that channel and watching their stuff every week
I'll
because they
check it
just
out.
put out.
Oh,
new
I
stuff.
am subscribed.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're missing
Never
out.
saw.
You're not watching.
Yeah.
That was a really mellow Just 2 rant.
I know. I don't have time to complain about it. Gosh, I hope people do complain. I'm tweeting at them once a week. Just retweet it and stuff. Yeah.
So Aaron, where can people find you?
Lego Matic 9, and then other than that, I'm on Instagram pretty heavily.
Also,
You
Legomatic
can-
9.
Yeah. Oh, it's LM9_productions. I think somebody took Lego Matic 9 and
And they what?
they're not even using it. They just took the username at some point. I couldn't use it. I was like, you kidding?
That's
Yeah,
a
so
bummer.
And LM9_productions. Over
That's
on
the for everyone that just so you know, learn a lesson from Aaron's misfortune here. When you make a new YouTube account name or anything like that, you want to take the name on every social media platform you think you'll ever use. Maybe
Yeah,
like
that's a good idea.
you don't
I did
want to
that
be
for
just too
Prickly,
good
if that
official.
Yeah. Don't worry. I've taken a few Instagrams that like have similar like had similar names to it, but you know.
Yeah. The only reason my Twitter isn't MandRproductions is because it's too long. Like I could do MNR Production, but I can't add the S, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna be MNR Tweets on Twitter now, so whatever. That's how that one happened. Yeah. But I know Greg stole Twitter years ago. Doesn't use it. Got his old logo on there. Kind of a legacy thing. Kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, I got Brick Attacked on there. Never once posted a tweet. I'm kind of upset though. Like the one place that I got Brick Attacked was on Bricklink. I had Brick Attacked on there, but I didn't do anything with the account, and they must have booted me. And now there's a Brick Attacked from like Minnesota on there, and he's selling stuff. He has a good reputation, so more power to him.
The problem I've had recently is that people take the images like of my thumbnails and sell Lego sets on eBay with them.
Oh yeah.
And then people will message me being like, "Can I buy? Like, I'm buying this from you. Like, oh, this is really cool." And I'm like, "That's not me. Like, sorry, but someone's just stealing my images, so I can't help you." But yeah, that's that. Anyway, guys, check out Aaron Legomatic 9. Links down below. Of course, if you haven't already checked out Just Too Good or Brickatect, you can check them out too, but I'm sure you have. I hope you have. And we'll see you all again next week with our guest, the Jackhammer, Lego Stranger Things YouTuber extraordinaire as of recent. So that'll be fun. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay.